Did you know there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins? That's right, just 21 million. To put that into perspective, there are actually more millionaires in the world today than there will ever be individual Bitcoins. So, why does this matter? Why is it important that this digital currency is capped at such a specific and relatively small number? Welcome to FinWise Now, where we break down the world of finance and technology to empower you with the knowledge you need to make wise decisions. Today, we're exploring one of the most talked about questions in the world of digital money. What gives Bitcoin its value, and why does it seem to hold strong, even when traditional markets are experiencing turbulence? Is it all just hype, or is there something fundamentally powerful about this cryptocurrency that sets it apart?
Let's start by examining the foundation of our financial world: traditional money. Whether it's dollars, euros, yen, or any other government-issued currency, there's one thing they all share: central control. Governments and central banks have the authority to print more of their currency whenever they see fit. This might seem harmless, but it has a major side effect: inflation. Every time new money enters the system, the value of each individual unit decreases just a little bit. Over time, this erodes your purchasing power. What used to buy you a full cart of groceries may now only get you a few bags. In times of economic uncertainty or crisis, governments often print even more money, amplifying the problem. Your hard-earned savings can lose value overnight, simply because more of your currency has been created out of thin air. Now, enter Bitcoin, a digital currency designed with a radical difference. Bitcoin's supply is fixed. Only 21 million Bitcoins will ever exist. It's hard-coded into the very fabric of the network. No printing presses, no overnight surprises, and no hidden hands behind the curtain. This scarcity is one of the most important reasons why people value Bitcoin so highly. Unlike traditional money, where you always have to worry about how much more will be printed tomorrow, with Bitcoin you know exactly what you're getting. The rules are clear, transparent, and unchangeable. But scarcity alone isn't the whole story. Let's look deeper. Bitcoin is decentralized. That means no single government, company, or individual controls the network. Instead, it runs on a vast web of computers spread all over the world, each one working together to process transactions and keep the system secure. This global network makes Bitcoin resistant to censorship, manipulation, and corruption. It doesn't matter where you live, what your background is, or which bank you use. If you have an internet connection, you can access the Bitcoin network. This opens up financial opportunities for people everywhere, especially those in countries with unstable currencies or restrictive governments. Security is another pillar of Bitcoin's value. The network relies on a process called mining, where powerful computers solve complex mathematical puzzles to validate transactions and add new blocks to the blockchain. This system not only secures the network against fraud and hacking, but it also ensures that no one can create more Bitcoin than allowed. Miners are rewarded with new Bitcoins for their work, but those rewards are carefully programmed to decrease over time, until eventually, no new Bitcoins will be created at all. This gradual reduction in supply, known as the halving, makes Bitcoin even more scarce as the years go by. And then there's demand. Bitcoin has captured the attention of everyone from individual investors to massive hedge funds. People are buying Bitcoin as a store of value, a digital asset they believe will hold its worth and maybe even grow over time. Some see it as a hedge against inflation, others as a bet on technology, and still others as a way to diversify their investments. The key point is this: with a fixed supply and growing demand, the economics of Bitcoin naturally drive its value upward over the long term. Let's take a moment to compare Bitcoin with another famously scarce asset: gold. For centuries, gold has been considered the ultimate store of value. It's scarce, it's hard to produce, and it's been used for thousands of years to hedge against inflation and economic turmoil. People trust gold because it's tangible, rare, and universally recognized. But now, think about what Bitcoin brings to the table. Like gold, Bitcoin is scarce. There will only ever be 21 million coins. It's hard to produce. Mining and securing the network requires significant computational power and energy, and it's increasingly being used as a hedge against inflation as more people recognize its unique properties. But here's where Bitcoin goes beyond gold. It's faster, more portable, and easier to transfer across borders. You can send Bitcoin anywhere in the world in minutes without relying on banks, customs, or physical delivery. You can store millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin on something as small as a USB stick, or even in your memory if you remember your wallet keys. Bitcoin is truly borderless and accessible in a way that gold simply can't match.
At its core, Bitcoin isn't just a speculative asset or a way to get rich quick. Its value comes from a combination of scarcity, trust, decentralization, and global adoption. The system was designed to be fair and transparent, with rules that everyone can verify for themselves. No one can cheat, and no one can change the rules without the agreement of the entire network. This level of trust and security is unprecedented in the history of money. That's why some people call Bitcoin digital gold. It takes the best qualities of gold, scarcity, durability, and universal appeal, and adds the speed, convenience, and accessibility of the digital age. As more people around the world learn about Bitcoin, use it, and trust it, its value continues to grow, not just in terms of price, but in terms of its role in the global financial system. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think makes Bitcoin valuable? Is it the fixed supply, the decentralization, the security, or something else entirely? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you want more smart takes on crypto, finance, and the future of money, be sure to subscribe to FinWise Now. Thanks for joining us, and stay wise out there.